We've completed decrypting data from the enemy frigate we captured in the Karak system. It appears to be an Imperial broadcast. In order to stay clear of these outposts, our course will take us into a turbulent asteroid field and through the heart of a nebula.
Hyperspace jump successful.
We haven't cleared the asteroid field. Prepare for collisions. Incoming asteroids must be destroyed before they impact with the mothership. Concentrate fire within this collision envelope. Research Division reports it is now equipped for super capital ship drive technology. We advise commencing research immediately.
Standing by. Target acquired.
So, hello guys, and welcome to Mission 6 and Episode 6 of Homeworld Remastered. And today we've got to destroy asteroids before they hit our fleet. And trust me, this is not an easy task. It may sound like it, but
Acknowledged.
Unfortunately, what happens is if a ship decides to fly into an asteroid for whatever reason, I lose that ship. So, we've got to go ahead and just target all of these asteroids and destroy them before our mothership hits them, or any other ships. And the trouble is, my interceptors, as you will see, will fly right directly into the side of these asteroids for no reason whatsoever. So that kind of sucks, but we are going to have to kill them all nonetheless. So let's just get my interceptors to fly to our mothership and do nothing, whilst the rest of my ships do something about this. Now this destroyer down here is actually in a really good position because he's below all the asteroids, but can still destroy them, which is nice.
Group 7 reports victory.
Copy.
And we need to make sure that we continue to actually destroy all of the asteroids we can see pretty much, because otherwise our ships will kill themselves, which is not good.
Under fire. Requesting orders. Roger. Coming into dock. Under attack. What's the call?
So yeah, as you can see, my interceptors just dying for no reason. Fortunately, just a bug with this mission, so we're going to build some more. And we'll let the corvettes do their thing and the frigates and so on, because they tend to actually hit their targets.
Interceptor complete.
Under fire. Requesting orders. Under attack. What's the call? Ready.
Interceptor complete.
Attack
To make sure that all of these asteroids are destroyed first, before my assault frigates are.
Group 4 reports victory.
There we go, and then we can move on to the next ones.
Roger. Lock all weapons on target. Copy.
And meanwhile, what we can actually do
Interceptor
is
resources locked in.
collect resources from the broken up asteroids.
Interceptor complete.
Ready. Collection confirmed.
Group 7 has defeated the enemy.
Attack coordinates locked in. Roger.
Interceptor
What I'm
complete.
actually going to do in the meantime is tell these resource controllers to
Guard order confirmed.
guard
Confirmed.
these
Interceptor complete.
resource collectors
Exhausted fleet. Moving
so
on.
that they
Roger.
follow them.
Escorting friendly. Acknowledged.
Interceptor complete.
Moving into formation. Roger. Escort pattern locked in. Local resources exhausted fleet. Moving on.
We'll
Copy.
continue the
Group
attack
5 reports victory.
with the rest of our
Local
units.
resources exhausted fleet. Moving on.
see the defenders are really good for this actually, alongside the heavy corvettes, but we're going to have to continue building more interceptors because they do indeed suicide, and because I'm using military selection, they are always going to end up attacking.
Target confirmed. Standing by.
Interceptor complete.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Group 3 reports victory.
Ready.
Interceptor complete.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Interceptor
So that one's been
complete.
destroyed. You can see as they hit the mothership, they actually
resources
disintegrate
exhausted,
now.
fleet. Moving on. Attack coordinates locked in.
Interceptor complete.
Copy. Attack vector laid in. Standing by.
Interceptor complete.
Roger.
And we're out of the worst of it now, which is good.
Interceptor
Haven't lost any
complete.
frigates, lost a few corvettes by the looks of things.
Resource
So let's
collector
build
awaiting
some
orders.
Interceptor
salvage
complete.
corvettes
Berths are clear. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
as we continue
Confirmed.
to destroy as many
Interceptor
asteroids as we can see.
complete.
It's mass
Local
asteroid
resources
genocide.
exhausted, fleet.
And
Moving
if you're
on.
wondering
Locked on
why,
target.
well, it's because the
Interceptor
Taidan
complete.
have rather powerful outposts in the other places we could hyperspace to. So instead of going directly into them, we decided to go through an asteroid
Local
field
resources
and
exhausted, fleet.
nebula after
Moving on.
this.
Group 4 has defeated the enemy.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Moving
Make
to
sure we haven't
intercept.
missed any.
Salvage
And
corvette
there's a couple
complete.
there that
Attack
we
vector laid
missed. Quite a few.
Engaging. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Under fire. Requesting orders.
Now all that resource
Local
collector
resources
chatter is
exhausted,
mainly
fleet.
because
Moving
these
on.
asteroids don't actually hold many resources at all.
Lock all weapons
But,
on target.
Salvage
So all you've got to
corvette
work
complete.
with in this mission, which really sucks if
Local
you're
resources exhausted,
low on
fleet.
resources,
Moving
but
on.
apparently due to a bug that was in the game, I've now got a ton of resources for the rest of this campaign, but it's actually not too bad. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not like, going to go ahead and restart the entire campaign because of it. But basically it just means that we'll get to experience the story and the epicness of this game a lot better, because we won't have to
Group
worry
1
about all the
destroyed.
resource
Local
management,
resources
which
exhausted,
can
fleet.
get really,
Moving
really
on.
tedious
Local
later in the game.
resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. There's nothing left out here.
Literally
Salvage
means
corvette complete.
that I don't have
Local
to sit
resources
at the end of
exhausted,
every
fleet.
mission
Moving on.
and just collect everything I can see, which can get really, really like annoying. Like I say, like
Awaiting
really
orders.
tedious.
Locked on
Perfect
target.
word for
Moving
it.
to intercept.
And we don't want to send our troops all the way over there. Let's just keep attacking these asteroids that are in front of us. We've moved past the majority of the
Confirmed.
asteroids now.
Salvage corvette complete.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Let's research the super capital ship
Local
drive.
resources exhausted,
Probably
fleet.
should have been doing
Moving
that
on.
already.
Reporting.
Group
That
4
will
reports
actually allow
victory.
me
Roger.
to produce
Engaging.
destroyers for the first time in this campaign, which should be really good for the upcoming missions.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Keep blowing up all the asteroids we can see. We need to keep building
Construction
more
underway.
corvettes and more fighters. So
Construction underway.
let's get some more
Assembly
defenders. They're
underway.
good for this mission,
Construction
and
underway. Assembly
then we can
underway.
just build
Local
more
resources
interceptors
exhausted,
and
fleet.
so on that
Moving
can
on.
stay by the
Berths are
mothership.
clear. Resource collector awaiting instructions. Assembly underway. Assembly underway. Construction underway.
Defender complete.
Berths are clear.
Heavy corvette complete.
Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders. Roger. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Moving to intercept.
A frigate's actually managing to
Resource collector
dodge the
locked.
majority
Defender complete.
of
Interceptor
these
complete.
asteroids, which is good.
Resource collector awaiting orders. Resource collector under attack. Roger. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Research
Doesn't actually matter
complete.
too
New
much
capital ships available for
if
construction.
we lose a
Local
frigate
resources
or
exhausted,
two.
fleet. Moving on. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Interceptor complete. Defender complete.
Resource collector awaiting instructions. Local resources exhausted, fleet.
We're nearly out of the
Interceptor
asteroids.
complete. Defender complete. Interceptor
This is literally
complete.
just an asteroid bashing mission, I believe. poor things. What did they ever do?
Complete.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Group 4 has defeated the enemy.
Lock all weapons on target.
Interceptor.
See, one of my assault frigates there is taking quite a lot of damage, getting squished in between all the asteroids.
Interceptor complete. Defender complete.
They never take too much damage, though.
Interceptor complete.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Ready.
Defender complete.
Resources downrange. Resource collector awaiting orders.
Attack bomber complete.
Standing by. Resources locked in.
Interceptor complete.
Acknowledged. Attack complete. Holding pattern locked in. Ready.
Attack bomber complete. Interceptor complete.
Make sure that my destroyer is actually helping out.
Interceptor
It has just been
complete.
sitting below the asteroid belt the entire time.
Interceptor complete. Attack bomber complete.
Engaging.
Interceptor complete. Attack bomber complete.
See all the defenders I have here.
Interceptor
They literally just sit at a distance with their like mini guns and just fire at these asteroids, which is good.
Bomber complete.
Our assault frigates use their main guns in order to take them out.
Interceptor
And of course we have the
Local
ion
resources
array
exhausted,
frigates.
fleet. Moving on.
Attack bomber complete.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Resources
Really cool.
transferred.
Right, let's
go.
just
Reporting.
finish off the rest of these. We've got our heavy corvettes.
Interceptor
So pretty good at taking out these asteroids because they stay at a distance.
Attack bomber complete.
But anything that has to fly towards it directly will just crash into it because that's how it's programmed, just to be annoying.
Attack bomber complete.
Attack coordinates locked in.
But we've actually survived this pretty well. We
Group
lost the
7
majority of
reports
our
victory.
fighters at the beginning of the mission, but that's
Attack bomber complete.
not too much of an issue. We've pretty much
Moving on.
taken
Destination
out
locked in.
every
Target
asteroid I've
confirmed.
seen.
Attack bomber complete. Group 5 has defeated the enemy.
I love it. I love the way it says
Attack
it, like
bomber
it's
complete.
actually
We cannot
like
support
an enemy.
any further units.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Assembly underway. Earths are clear.
Build some destroyers. We can support 12 of
Construction
them,
underway.
so
Construction
let's
underway.
build that many.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Roger.
We can get
Local
our fleet
resources
together now.
exhausted, Fleet. Moving on. New formation.
And
acknowledged.
reset our
Heavy
groups.
corvette complete.
Roger.
Group 1 designated.
Standing by.
Group 2 designated.
Copy. Roger.
Group 3 reinforced.
Standing by. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Group 5 reinforced.
Local resources exhausted, fleet.
There we go. I think that's
Group 8
all the units.
reinforced. Heavy corvette complete.
Copy. Repair order confirmed. Reporting. Ready. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Group 9 designated.
Reporting. Local resources
So
exhausted,
my
fleet.
destroyers are
Moving
going to be built
Local
soon.
resources exhausted, fleet.
But it looks like we're out of this now.
Local resources
All these
exhausted,
smaller
fleet.
asteroids
Moving
will
on.
just disintegrate on contact with the mothership, so they're not an issue. You can see there are a lot of asteroids here. I don't think many of them can actually be harvested though.
Local
Let's
resources exhausted, fleet.
try and
Moving on.
spit out a couple of probes.
Assembly
can have a
underway.
look
Local
at what's
resources
around.
exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
So the probes can now build at the same time as the destroyers
Mothership.
because the probes come out this side and the destroyers come out the other side. So we will be able to
Acknowledged.
scout
Probe
very
complete.
quickly.
Standing by.
Group 5 reinforced.
Resources exhausted. Acknowledged. New formation acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Don't know why this
Probe
destroyer is
complete.
just sitting down here.
Copy.
Doesn't want to get into the formation, obviously.
On our way.
Let's move it
Local
upwards.
resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Mothership.
Local resources
Let's get these
exhausted,
probes to
fleet.
go have a
Moving
look.
on.
Probe away. Probe dispatched.
We've cleared the field.
Roger. Resource collector standing by. Confirmed.
Detecting incoming Bentusi vessel from the clearing ahead.
Well, hello, Bentusi.
Local resources exhausted.
Greetings. We have come to trade.
What are you offering me today? Drone technology.
Local resources exhausted. Fleet moving on.
Drone
Resources
frigates.
exhausted.
They can
Resource collector
launch and
standing by.
control 24 armed drones. Let's go ahead and accept that offer.
New research available. New frigate.
This is a dangerous and unpredictable region. Can you give us information that will guide us through the nebula?
We hear nothing there. Even the Tide End fear the great nebula. No one returns.
Well, that's promising.
Standing by.
Anyway, looks like we're going to be heading that direction nonetheless.
Hyperspace module fully charged.
Yeah.
Ready.
No
Going
shits
through
were
here.
given
Resource
this day
collector awaiting
about the
orders.
fact that they just said that nobody returns from the
Resource
Great
collector
Nebula.
awaiting instructions.
Yeah. This is what our destroyers look like anyway. I'm going to go ahead and build a few more of these before carrying on, so that's what I'm going to do, and then we shall put them into our fleet, probably create a destroyer group, and I'm also going to be continuing to collect resources until everything is done. Here we are with our fleet fully maxed once again. I've produced 5 more destroyers. It seems that we can only have a maximum of 6, so I've removed the rest from the queue. And it looks like we're pretty much ready to move on. We've scoured the map for resources. You can see that's where my resource collectors are. They're miles away from my actual mothership at the moment. But yeah, let's jump into the hyperspace docking. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this mission. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.